Welcome back everyone to our Alaskan cruise adventure on board the Norwegian Encore. Today we are docked at Norwegian's private port in Ketchikan. My name is Josh and we like to travel around the world by air, sea, and land, exploring both popular and lesser known destinations. This is the 5th video in our Alaskan series, and today it's October 27th, 2023. And this sailing is the last one in Alaska for the 2023 season. We have had a great time visiting Alaska in October. We set low expectations knowing that there may not be much to do and less than desirable weather. However, we have had a great time and the weather has been practically perfect. Our first stop in this series was in Juneau, where we were able to book a last-minute whale watching excursion and Taylor enjoyed some really great Alaskan king crab. Next was on to Skagway, where we toured what felt like a ghost town but enjoyed some great fried dough and did a little shopping. And in our most recent video, we sailed into Glacier Bay with clear weather, glaciers, we saw a bear, and even orcas. It was awesome. It really was. And today we are in Ketchikan. Well, we've just arrived into Ketchikan here, and what's really different from maybe doing an Alaskan cruise coming to Ketchikan with Royal or Celebrity or somebody, Norwegian has this area which is called the Ward Cove. And this is where we docked at. It's actually not in town. You have to take a shuttle to get into downtown Ketchikan, which is, I don't really like. I think it's a huge inconvenience for guests. But with that being said, I think that they know that because this is all a huge shopping area of things that you could get in downtown Ketchikan. So they've got, coats and Ketchikan merch and different things like that. So we're going to find our tour because we are doing an excursion today with Norwegian Cruise Line and head on out. Now, unfortunately, today I thought the GoPro was running and it wasn't. So I don't have a lot of B-roll to throw over here for when we're in the port. So here is a map instead to show you where the port is at and where downtown is. It's kind of far. On our first cruise to Alaska in July of 2022, we docked right in Ketchikan. It was great because you could walk around and explore the town even with little time at the port. We did a photography tour, had lunch, and even saw the lumberjack show. So just keep in mind when sailing with Norwegian Cruise Line that you'll have to take a 20-minute bus ride into downtown and then take that back. You should plan for at least an hour of your port day to be devoted to just getting back onto the ship just to be safe. The transportation is complimentary, or at least it was while we were there, but you can also do an excursion with Norwegian, which is what we did today. Well, we finally made it, and it looks like we're going to be enjoying some crab first. And when I say us, I really mean Taylor, because I don't like crab that much. You're gonna eat it. But we're gonna head inside. Hopefully it's warmer. So we have officially sat down and had a little salad. I had salad. Taylor didn't eat her salad. But they're bringing around, I think she said half a crab, and they gave us a nice little demonstration on how to go about cracking it. And I guess once you eat this, they'll come around with legs that you can have. And then I think after that, they'll bring around like a blueberry something. Cheesecake, cake, compote, butternut squash, I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, so this, I don't know if I'm going to really eat much of this because it's like Taylor's thing, but, we'll see. It's supposed to be super sweet, and they brought us butter to the table, so.
I'll get you an extra leg there.
We've got our crab. This is Dungeness crab. I've only had it like one time, but it looks really good. So I don't know if it'll compare to my king crab the other day, but this is a completely different type of crab. So the crab is going well. This is actually really easy to crack too, so it's easy to eat more. However, there's a little less meat in the legs, but if you get the little top, what did they call it, like an Alaskan lollipop or something? Like the top of it, and you dip it in butter, it's really good that way. It's basically the meat from the body. But I'm waiting for some more. It's pretty much all you can eat within the time frame that we are here, so we're eating up.
So we are wrapping up the crab eating portion. We're on to the blueberry cheesecake, which I've already started into. This is our pile
Look at it.
shells that we've been working on.
Oh yeah, I gave it a little decoration.
And
Makes it look bigger.
Taylor, you still have a lot that you could add onto there. Make it higher. I saw her. She has a tape measure. She's going to literally come around and measure them.
I can't put that on there.
So there's a lot of people that did the same excursion, but they put us into different groups. So we were the blue group. So we actually went and we ate the crab first. So it was basically breakfast, brunch, if you will. But I am not mad about it because it was really good. And now we're actually going to go get on a boat. So some people did like the opposite of us. They went and did the boat first, and then they're coming to eat. And now we ate, and now we're going to go do the boat. But it's a nice little picture spot over here with the George Inlet Lodge sign. But we're just waiting for some people actually to get off this boat so we can go get on.
I'll tell you a bunch of fun facts about them. It is about 20 minutes up the inlet to Goon Cove, so I've got some stories for the ride there as well. Interesting, pretty quick, so get your cameras ready. We're going to be tossing it off the port side of the boat, so the side that's closer to the land right now. If you're on your smartphone, I recommend a slow motion video, and you can take a screenshot out of that if you want a picture. We'll give them a second to circle around. Look out those port side windows, you guys. I'm going to be tossing this fish a little bit forward, so you should be able to see it out those windows. We'll give them one more pass, and then we'll toss it. All right, here we go. I'm going to do the hard work and wind up this cord. You in there? Hey! All right. Hey, let's get a big round of applause for my volunteer, everybody. 120 feet in a row. Perfect. There's paper towels right up there. Right here.
Overall, we really enjoyed this tour, but it's not something that we would come back and do in the future. Today in Ketchikan, we only had 4 hours in port, which is not a lot of time, and this excursion took up 3 of those hours. So we didn't get to go back into town once we returned to the port. So what do you think? Would you pay to do this excursion? Ketchikan offers a lot of activities in town, and we did talk to a few other travelers who were upset that they weren't able to go into downtown so easily and that we were so far away. But we also spoke to people who said that they were totally cool with it, knowing that they could just get off the ship, buy a t-shirt that says Ketchikan or a keychain or something like that, go back onto the ship and hang out and relax. Now, the last time that we were here and I spoke about that photography tour, we kind of got duped into thinking that it was more of a wildlife type of tour. And instead it was more of a cultural photography tour through Ketchikan, which was great, and we had an awesome time with it. But it's always really important to do your research when planning these excursions, especially some that are just not as well detailed. But if you think that maybe you would enjoy a nice crab feast and taking a little ride out on the boat, this excursion is going to be great for you, especially if you have mobility issues and you're looking to do something that's just more laid back and relaxed. You don't need to be a go-getter or a adventurer for today's excursion, which was really nice. And I think it's really great too about Alaska Cruises and Ketchikan in general is that they really try to offer something for just about everybody's level of comfort. From something that's more relaxed to the daredevil adventurers who want to walk on glaciers, see bears, or go sled dog riding, something like that. So all in all, Ketchikan today was still fun. We had a great time. And you know what? We can't wait to go back to Alaska and experience a lot more of what it has to offer. So with that being said, we will see you all in the next one.